Hello again, and this is Anime Explained Poorly.
Hello, guys.
This is new Friday, new show.
We back.
We back, and today we're gonna talk about an anime that we actually talked
Woo.
before, but now the season is finished, and we have here George to actually begin talking about the topic.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, before all of that, how is everything? How
I'm good.
everything been going?
I'm good. How is everything with you? I have vacation and I'm watching anime again.
That's really good.
So yeah,
That's really good. I know you watched like 20 episodes from yesterday to now.
yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of anime
That's
this
crazy.
last day. So yeah, 20 episodes, kind of plus minus a little bit, but yeah,
Fuck.
give or take.
Yeah,
It
for
is
m-
what it is.
yeah. For me, it's been a great day today. I woke up in the
Nice.
morning,
Happy
went
to
to the
hear.
pool with my family and stuff like that. Then I
Great.
went to the gym together with my family too, and
You
then I
see?
came back here, and then we ate in a couple of restaurants and stuff like that. It was
Uh,
pretty fun.
nice. And now we're recording.
Yeah, now we're recording.
Oh my god. So
Late,
yeah, I
but
had a great
late,
day.
but here.
Late but here. And the point is, we are still here. And remember, we are the number one poorly explained anime podcast in the
In
world.
the world. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
The poorly one.
The poorly one, the most poorly explained anime
Okay,
podcast in the world.
George.
So,
Which
Gabriel,
which anime are we gonna talk today?
shall we tell them? Yeah, we can tell them.
Yeah, I want to hear your pronunciation.
You're putting me on the spot, man. I think it's called Witch Hat Atelier.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Which
think
Hat
so.
Atelier.
I think
Yep.
so. Something like that.
Actually, that was the episode we make on our pilot.
In I
It was
think
episode
so.
0.
Yeah, I think
It was
so.
that one.
Yeah,
We
I
talk
think so.
about like the episodes that
Yeah,
were
because episode one
in
was
that
Mushoku
time.
Tensei also.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
episode 0
it was
Which
Witch
Hat
Hat
Atelier.
Atelier. Yeah. And we said we're going to revisit it whenever the season has concluded.
Yeah. Now
And
we
the
here.
season is done, I
Now
believe.
we here.
So we're here. We are going to talk about this amazing show. We have a lot of things to say about it, and hopefully we can agree in some kind of way.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think we would disagree with some things, but it is what it is.
I mean, we have some stuff that we love about the
Yeah,
series.
for sure.
I mean, animation, all of the stuff, perfect, 100%,
Characters,
100,
everything.
like
Yeah,
good. Maybe a few characters that we don't like, but they're just there.
yeah.
Or some stuff that we like, well, could be better, but that's okay. Or some stuff where like, wow, that was amazing.
A lot of things could be better in every different anime.
Yeah, you will never
But
get
yeah,
something perfect, but we're
no.
here to criticize, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty much.
Or try to poorly explain it.
Exactly.
So Gabriel, so we're going to talk about Witch Hat Atelier. We left off around, I think, episode 7, 8,
Somewhere
or
like
9.
that.
Yeah, when we
Not
discussed
9,
it.
like I think 7. I think 7.
Yeah, could be 7 that we ended on the episode wherever we discussed the big different magic that happened and everything turned to sand. That was the last episode we were discussing about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the thing about the she actually did the right spell.
Yeah.
It's just that the ink that she had was contaminated with like blood
Something,
or
blood,
something. It was
or
like
something
something that
more,
the bad
yeah.
guys gave it to her.
From
And-
brimmed hat,
Yeah.
brimmed caps or
Brim
something.
caps,
yeah, or something like that. That vigilante witch group or something. So yeah,
The terrorist group.
or however you want to call them, something. They are something to
Yeah,
some
they're
people.
kind of like that, like kind of like a terrorist group actually.
Yeah, and there's so much different things about this anime that is amazing, and we are going to talk about those kind of things. And now we have watched from episode 7 to now.
Yep.
And we have finished the show.
Yeah, 13 episodes, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So let's go a little bit easy. Let's just warm up a little bit and see where we go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because
So-
it's hard to know where to start.
Yeah, it is really interesting with this show because sometimes it is really easy to just go and go with the flow, and sometimes it's just like a brick wall in front of you whenever you're trying to discuss something.
Yeah, it's true because you already went to this one before, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we can actually speak about like the same type of theories we used to have before in the first episode. We still had it because
Yeah.
I think they're more deep. They will not be answering the first season.
no,
like,
not at all.
but now we have maybe we can make an even better theory about like Keyfree and his relation with these
Yeah.
bad groups. How actually magic work in this world even more.
I would say let's go with this. Let's go with this. We can go with there. But do you still like, or do you have anything against the brimmed cap witches,
I
or do
mean,
you like them?
it's not that I like them because they're referred as the bad guys. You know, when you see them, you know it's bad because they look like evil or whatever. But why they are
Yeah.
there right now, it will actually make more sense. And probably the pointy hats, that's how they call it. I think so. The
Yeah,
actual group of witches,
the brimmed hat witches
they
called
might be as bad as these guys or worse because they are
could
the
be.
ones who limit the world about magic. They are the ones who
Yeah.
choose like no, we're
Like
gonna make this illegal.
yeah, like in this latest episode, the one of the brimmed cap witches said something pretty interesting.
Yeah,
That the pointy hats or whatever they are calling them, they in the beginning they were the biggest
the
sinners,
biggest sinners, the
and
worst probably
the
because
worst
they win
sinners.
the war
Yeah,
probably. You know,
and today they are the most cowardness people, cowardly people ever,
not cowardly. It's
or
like
scared for
they
their
don't
from their
use
magic.
magic that could be used to defense or makes you powerful
Yeah,
or harm people. They only use magic that makes you happy, even though you can make a big argument about some other stuff that makes you
of
happy or
course,
not.
of course, you can do a lot of different arguments. The pointy hats or the normal witches, as we call them today in the show, their goal is basically to make people happy with their magic. That's basically it. And not just that, just to like help the world in some kind of funny way. And the brimmed cap, which just wants to bring back the world how it was, where magic ruled. I believe in some that would be my theory.
Yeah, yeah. They
Uh,
want to open magic for everyone and
yeah.
that everyone is capable of like using any type of magic that they need in any moment, pretty much.
Do you think it's a good way of doing it?
The way how they're doing it is extreme, but probably the way how they make it illegal was extreme too.
Of course, there are two extreme
I
points
think so. Yeah, I think
of
so.
their views
That's why.
for
That's
sure.
why I still believe in the key free. It's somewhere in the middle.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I still think that he wants to bring to the world like people being able to use whenever it's need, but with a good intention, something that might not be the right thing to do by the pointy hat, but probably is the right thing to do by being just a normal human being,
Okay,
like
so
healing magic.
yeah, so so your theory is basically that Kifri wants to make everyone kind of magic abilities,
No, that he wants
give everyone
magic
magic
to be
abilities.
used to really make people happy or help people. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff that you could help people that of course they if you using the wrong hands could be bad, but that will not remove the thing that they could be used in a good way too.
Okay. For example,
It's
in
like that we it's like you know in some areas of the world
yeah.
some people have an argument about this, but it's like guns are bad, and some other people says no, it's not the gun that is bad, it's the person that use it. Guns could be a tool for you to do good things or to protect, or could be a tool to use to do harm to people. It just depends the person.
Okay, I understand what
You
you mean.
understand
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
thing?
understand
Yeah.
what you mean. I completely understand what you mean. And the thing is that what I'm thinking about at the point here, and I understand your analogy, but it is like saying some things are good and some things are bad because of some people think it is good because they are using it for good, quote unquote, like guns,
I
for
mean, that's
example.
what I believe Keyfree would do.
Yes,
Is thinking.
and
Sorry.
the thing is with Kifri, I think he tries to be some. Honestly, I think he what he is trying to do is just to get his desires answered in some kind of way. He
Yeah.
wants a goal, and I don't think he wants everyone to have a good time with magic. I don't think so. Otherwise, he wouldn't erase the memory of the old guy, for
Yeah, but he
example.
erased it because, or else he will give that information to people that will stop his path to actually try
Could
to
be,
catch these people or to get to them.
could be, or the guy, or I don't remember his name, but the old guy, at least in the store where they are crafting the pens and everything like that.
Yeah, the grandpa Tarta,
Yes, Tarta, yes,
Tarta.
the
Yeah,
grandpa Tarta, or his teacher or whatever.
I think it's the
Uh,
grandpa probably. Well, I don't know
Something
because
like
I
that.
think he's from a family of witches, and I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
he's
yeah.
that's his grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I think he did not say anything about Kifri's magic that he did also to fight the dragon, for example. Kifri said, "Don't mention this to anyone," and he said, "Oh, okay, sure." And he tried to help Kifri in the research to find
Me-
whoever did
That,
this kind of
but
scribbles.
that's another thing, you know.
Yeah,
For you to protect your students, you have to be able to defend yourself. That
yeah,
means obviously the type of magic you will need to do probably is not the legal one. That means
yeah,
you already are somebody who is doing the same thing as the bad guys. It's
yeah.
just that in our perspective, that was right.
Yes, and that is why I'm thinking like Kifri is not just a guy that is in the middle between the pointy hats and brimmed cap. I think he's just selfish.
No, I mean, I don't know. He got a certain goal that we don't know, but I don't mean like just like selfish in a way. I mean like he see the big point. Like I can do this, and I will not let somebody dies because I'm not allowed to do this. You know what I mean? And that is like, and even like Coco right now, she have the same thoughts, bro. It's just that she haven't formed them correctly, but I believe the way she thinks
Hmm.
and what she gonna learn and stuff like that, she will go against all of the pointy hats in the future because they will go against her too because she will see the logic of like we are here to help.
For example, Coco, she is already the outsider. She is the outsider, as you also mentioned in the first episode, I believe, that the voices are a little bit different between the people in the show and Coco.
Yeah, even in the dubs, they make it more obvious.
Yeah,
They put like every character that is a witch with a, I believe it's kind of like a Scottish accent,
yeah, something like that.
and she don't have none of
Yes,
that. It's just to make her look like she's a foreigner,
yeah.
like she's an outsider.
If you want my complete theory, like Coco is already an outsider in this world. She's also already treated badly by her peers.
Yeah.
Example, whenever they are in a situation where they should not be, they're trying to find someone to blame on why they're in this situation. For example, the pink-haired girl in the episode where they got trapped in the other dimension, she tried to blame Coco. And now, in the last episodes, 2 episodes, if you watched it carefully, Agot also started thinking, why am I in this situation? And then she thinks about Coco, and then she turns back and screams to Brim the Hat Cap guy that she's not here. She tried to protect Coco this time, but she was thinking about why am I even here? Why is this situation happening to me? And she calculated it out that they're probably there for Coco.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean,
So
everything start happen when Coco came.
yes, and I don't think Coco will be in the middle. I think she will be the
She will
other
be in the
part.
size of magic, not in the size of this party or this
Yeah.
party. That's what I mean.
Yes, and the
That's what
brim.
Keyfree is.
Yes,
They're not there or there. They're in the size of
but
magic.
the funniest part is, if you're thinking about this carefully, brimmed cap witches are the side of magic.
Yeah, they are, but it's just that the series put them in the perspective that we see them as evil, and they probably are because they. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's like you know when a country have a war and it's like two sizes, and for this size they're right, for this
Yeah,
size
yeah,
they're wrong. It's the same type of thing.
of
Both
course.
of them probably are not right. They're maybe in the extreme, but somewhere in the middle of them might be the right thing to do.
Yeah. Like, of course, if you're talking about moral and ethics in this kind of series, of course, the middle path is always the best
Yeah, but
path to do.
the thing is,
But
when we see the pointy hats, they makes you believe those are the
the bad guys,
owners.
yeah,
No, no, the owners of the moral
magic,
ethics
yeah,
and magic. Just the thing that you believe like they're the owners of magic because they're the one who rule over
yeah.
magic. They already like fucked up.
But that is basically how the world works in general. Like, if you have won a war, you are writing the history. That's basically how it is portrayed. So it's the same thing here. The pointy hat guys have won the war, and we don't know how they won the war. They just won the
By
war for us.
doing what the
Of
other guys
course.
did.
Of
Pretty
course,
much.
yes, for
And then
sure.
they go around saying that was
Yes,
bad.
yeah, and that's why they said they were the biggest sinners.
It's a
But
circle.
yeah,
It's a
but
circle.
today they're afraid of their own magic. That's what the brimmed cap
Yeah.
witches said this
Another thing,
episode.
sorry, one
Yeah, no problem.
one thing that I'm like, I still don't get
Yeah.
is like, why are these guys so obsessed with Coco? She is
Ooh.
no one. I mean, she's just a girl that got a book that maybe they give it to many other girls, and they're so obsessed with her. Even though just because they want her to do
Uh-huh.
another
Okay.
illegal magic or something like that, they just like, yeah, do it. But bro, you could do that to anybody. Why hair?
I have a theory in this case that Coco was the child that without knowing magic exists, or she knew magic were in the world, but she never knew how magic looked like, she was always trying to find it. So, for example, when the brimmed cap witch has started to do these magical things to lure her in, maybe a normal child that isn't obsessed with magic would not care because it's small lights. But Coco was trying to figure out and find out where this light come from because it's magical. I want to see where the light comes from. And then she went there. They had a lot of books, and we saw also in that video, or in that in the first episode, that all the books are basically there except of the book they gave Coco.
Yep.
So Coco had the highest amplitude, in my opinion, to get interested by magic.
Wait 1 second. Her book was the what?
I think that was the only book they gave out.
No, I think they have more.
No, in that episode they had a lot of books, but that book they gave out, the container was full.
Uh-huh. But
If
maybe
if my memory is
maybe
correct.
was the only person who was interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
and if you're interested by magic without knowing the magic,
It's
what magic is,
I get
do
your
you
point.
understand
I
what I
get your
mean?
point, but at the same time, it's an organization, and they're just like stuck with a girl that she's not even
No,
something on the level of maybe what they are or what they would be.
but I think the biggest interest came.
It's like I just gonna change the mind of a little girl.
Yeah,
Then that's my whole point. It's like it
yeah.
doesn't make
I
sense.
understand what you mean, but imagine that you are the first time you ever draw magical circles, and you copied that magical circle that destroy her whole home and basically make a calamity out of it. People will be interested by you.
For sure. But if
That's why also Kifri took her in.
if all of those stuff will be free, Kifri will go and just do something that is called illegal right now and just reverse everything.
Probably, probably for sure,
Because
and
the bad guys, they say with magic everything
it's possible.
is possible.
Yeah, but you need to also imagine the bad guys had also said in the episodes that the research about this magic that could change the world has stopped for a long time.
Because of
The point the hats.
exactly, exactly.
Of course,
Even the bad guys sometimes they do stuff and they don't
Yeah.
know what will be the
Yeah,
end
exactly.
result. They just
Yeah.
know like, yeah, you could do this because they have like so much knowledge actually.
Yeah. They have a
And
lot
they're
of
like,
knowledge.
I can do this, but I don't remember what is or I don't know exactly what's gonna
Yeah.
happen after. I just do it.
Yeah, for sure. And
They're
they're
just
like
not afraid.
trial and error.
It's like
yeah.
I give you a grenade and you're like, I just
Yeah,
throw it like whatever.
Yeah, but imagine that they're using their own blood and those kind of things in the ink and this kind of thing. Of course, they're trying out everything they can do to improve and increase their magical amplitude.
You know, their point is so hard about like they trying to make people doing illegal magic. They don't call it illegal magic. They call it
Magic.
but I mean the in the whole series they always call it prohibited magic.
Prohibited magic, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
They're no. I will say illegal
Yeah,
magic.
prohibited or illegal or
Yeah.
not not allowed.
Yeah, not allowed magic.
Yeah.
Okay. They are so fixated on trying to make some of those kids or anyone do that, like something like that. That they actually make this other kid that is an apprentice, a magician. They make him. They change his form to a wolf for you to actually have to. You're
Yeah.
obligated
Yeah, to do
to
something.
do
Yeah,
something illegal if you
Yes.
want him back.
Yes,
And the same thing is with Coco's mom. You have if you did
of course.
a magic that is illegal in that magnitude, you need the same.
Just
back.
remember, Kifri's highly obsessed with these brimmed cap witches, really obsessed with them. I don't know why. We will probably know why next season.
But they killed
So
somebody related to him, probably.
probably that, or just he was raised by wolves and he was
Bro,
in there and it got saved by someone of these guys.
or
I don't know.
or probably he was raised by some people. They all prepare, and then he saw something that he
Yes,
didn't like, or maybe
probably.
they're apprentices. And
Yeah.
I mean, this is a long shot, but it's like, you have like three little girls. We say he was him and two boys more, but then in the end they have to like kill each other or something like that. And
Could
then he didn't like that shit. And
like
it could
Hunger
be
Games,
so many
yeah,
things.
could,
It
could
could
be a
be
lot.
so many
Like
things.
Kifri's backstory is so unclear at the moment, at
But
least for
he's
me.
dark. He got
Yeah,
some darkness, dude.
yeah, of
He's
course.
like really
Yeah,
obsessed, and he seemed like somebody that is capable of doing anything
yeah, for his own goals, for
for
sure.
that goal that we don't know if it's his own goal
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. The thing is, I'm really interested in with this, with Kifri, with Coco, especially, to just tie it back to why I think they're interested with Coco. The same reason why Kifri is interested with Coco, and why the whole other witch region is interested with Coco is because she's an outsider,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
complete outsider that has never heard of this. And if you're going to change someone's mind, you're not going to the people who are the pointy hats and trying to change their mind because they already brainwashed their kids
Yep.
that those guys are bad
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this is good magic, this is bad magic, and every magic is not prohibited. You will take an outsider that finds it interesting to do magic, and every other outsider is also raised with you need to be special to use magic. Only special people can use magic.
If you remember correctly, the first thing Coco told Kifri to teach her was
Magic.
no, was illegal magic,
Yeah, of course.
prohibited magic.
Yeah.
That was the first thing, and he says, "Yeah, we have some of those that everybody has to learn,
Yes.
but it's just for people to know they exist."
Yeah, and which magic was it if you remember? I don't remember
No,
exactly.
no, he just said like somewhere in the house, in the lower part of
Ah,
the house, he got
ah.
some stuff there.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, so in that kind of sense, yes, yes, of course, there are so many things why Coco is the main character in this show, because she's the outsider, she's the odd one out.
The different perspective.
Yes, and she will probably be the easiest to manipulate if it wasn't for Kifri
Yeah, yeah, true,
and
true.
Kifri saving her, and everything that happened to Coco in that sense was purely out of luck.
I mean, yeah, if fit his goal, it fit his goals.
Yes, but imagine if Kifri wasn't there first episode.
Not you. Everybody will be dead probably,
Yeah,
or maybe the bad guys will take her.
yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I think the bad guys will be somewhere there because they
yeah,
knew and they will
of
get
course.
her and they will like, yeah, make her one of
They
her
were
their
keeping
own.
an eye on her since episode one. In my opinion, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't
they were.
show it, but I think so.
I think it was something that was sleeping there, and they knew when she did it.
Yeah,
They felt it or something, but it was with their ink, and they kind of
yeah,
know when you use their ink or
yeah,
something like that. Something interesting
yeah.
about the thing was,
No.
it's pretty complex the way how they make the circles, right?
Yes, it's really
But it
complicated.
was something pretty cool. There was the thing about like if you make something that destroy and you inverse the symbols, it will do a reverse effect.
You meant when Coco and Tarta?
Yeah.
Uh,
But they
w-
explain the thing,
yeah,
and I do believe that will be the way how she will save her mom. She will have to do the same circle
but
of
reversing
the
some things. Yeah,
of yeah, with the patrons that she did, but
yeah,
inverse, and then everything will go back.
yeah. Yeah, probably something like that could happen actually.
Yeah, because the logic of the circles is a little bit complex, like
Yeah,
hard to get a little bit, like why it's an N, why this is this, but it's like slowly we get in there.
yeah, for sure. That is why I like the show, because the show has a different concept of magic. If you're looking at every magical show, like you guys and you also, Gabriel, it's always some kind of like magical gathering, like oh you need to gather magic from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
area.
Cultivation
Yeah,
stuff, the
cultivation,
mana,
yeah, mana,
whatever. Yeah,
everything like that,
true.
magicules, everything like that. And in this show they're like, no, everyone is probably could use magic.
Like the power system is open.
Yes, it's an open book, and whoever learns this power system to the best, and not just the best, if you're just the best on one thing in this power system, like let's say, for example, is Coco, her speciality is probably drawing straight lines.
But I think that is in like really basic
Of course,
levels.
like if we increase this
I think it get to
thought
a point that
process,
it's like you just know how to do any type of line.
yeah,
Now it's like how many can you remember probably? I mean like symbols or like
yeah,
specific spells.
yeah, for sure.
Because I think right now she's good like because she like practicing
So
like
yes,
doing straight lines, but it's like any profession, you know, if you're a painter in the beginning, oh, I'm really good doing like I don't know, like shading. I'm not good doing color. I'm not good doing certain
yeah,
line. But
whatever,
you get to
yeah.
a point that you're good at all of them. It's just that you have levels. Probably you're not the same level as doing straight lines and circles, but still your straight line is like really high level.
I understand what you mean.
You understand what I mean?
I get your point. I get your point. Ooh, what did I want to talk about? Ooh, it was something with the brim cap, which is this guy that was chasing them in the
The
cave.
one with the rope.
Yes, and he said something really interesting that all witches are bound to the world by flesh, but he has escaped the bound of flesh.
I mean, he wasn't there.
I don't think he is there in a body anymore.
Ah, you mean he's kind of like a soul?
Yeah, I think he is the robe.
Probably, right?
Yeah, I think so because he has an eye in the robe.
Funny thing, he don't, he for what we see, he's
Yeah,
doing magic without any type of
yeah,
drawing.
and that's the thing. He said or she said
He told to Agatha
yes,
that she can fly.
Agot or Agatha,
I
whatever.
got, I got.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got Agatha. Whatever. I got,
Aga-
I got. Uh, he told that she could fly without the shoes.
yes, and you can be whatever you can be. How old you can be, grown up. You can be young
It's
again. You
like
can
you
be
can be
whatever.
all right now if you want
Yeah.
to, because everything would be possible.
Yes, and I think that that person is not a human like you and I anymore.
Probably yeah, or probably he's not even there. He's
Yeah,
like
could be wherever.
maybe somewhere else, kind of like a Jutsu clone or something like you you send your
Could
soul
be,
or
could
something
be,
like.
could be. Like he has escaped the bindings of flesh, so it could be whatever. It could be controlling
Yeah,
that
but because
flying things.
he says that thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably maybe he's a soul or something.
could be. I don't know.
I know it could
And
be a lot of stuff.
even he said like what why I think he's not alive anymore is because he also talked about the pointing hat guys, like he
Way
was
back.
there. Yeah,
That we don't know how many years that was.
I don't
Probably
know.
hundreds.
I think they mentioned it in the show,
Mention
but
it.
yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
I don't remember.
But I
Yeah.
think it's a old time. But don't quote me on this. Please look it up.
Yeah, I will look at it. Just
I
keep
don't know.
talking.
So yeah, so that is one of the things that I really like with the brimmed cap witches because they are doing the magic they want to do, and they are actually trying to how to influence the world to do the same thing as they are doing. So that is why I like them. And I don't know, do you have an answer on how long it has been
No,
since the war?
I couldn't search it, but whatever.
But it's a long time ago. Either way,
We say
either
hundreds of years.
yeah, let's say
We say
something like that.
100 years. It's
Yeah.
still the guy's old.
Yes, and he's talking about it like it was yesterday. Like, oh, but nowadays you guys are really scared of magic. So I think it's at least like between 100 and 1,000 years, so something like that.
Yeah, I don't think 1000 because the series based in a time that they look kind of old. I don't think they're talking about like 2000 years ago,
Yeah,
3000 probably, or maybe yes, because the people in this cave, this labyrinth that they went,
yeah,
they look like ancient.
yeah. They
That
look
mean,
really ancient,
yeah,
really,
that
really
means
ancient.
probably you're right,
And
probably you're right.
they talked about them like an ancient civilization,
Yeah,
the gold guys.
maybe you're right. That means the world actually maybe have magic for a longer period of
Yeah.
time than the time they've been not having it.
And remember, like for us in the real world, our like increase in technology happened for like 80 years ago.
Yeah, that's because of aliens, bro.
We don't know that. We are not a
uh,
conspiracy channel.
and yeah, yeah, it's, in the moment they saw this thing falling on the Gulf of Mexico, from there to here, everything's been advancing so much.
So yeah, either way, if you think about, if you believe in conspiracies or
I don't know
aliens or
anymore if there are
anything like that,
conspiracies. That's the
I don't know.
thing. I don't know anymore.
Nah, same.
Anything this couple of years, whatever we thought that it was crazy is
Yeah,
real now. That
yeah.
means we don't know. We don't know now. Anything can be possible or everything can be fake,
That's the
but
thing.
probably might be real, dude.
Thanks to AI.
No, even before that. I'm talking like before that.
Yeah, like
It's like
yeah,
you like
yeah.
Congress, like people, governments talking about those stuff, videos. It's too much.
It's a lot.
We don't know.
It's a lot. We don't know. It's just our
Sounds
thoughts.
cool. If
Sounds
you're
really
interested
amazing.
in those stuff, watch Disclosure. It's in the cinema right now. Pretty good movie.
Oh yeah, you watched it. Oh
It was
nice.
really good actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was better than I expected. I thought like
Ah.
they maybe gonna go maybe too much or
Yeah.
whatever. They did, but in a way that it's like
Oh
a
my
little bit
god.
more what you think in reality they might have
Okay.
the government,
Yeah.
a little bit more,
Ah.
but not extreme stuff. Or maybe yeah, it depends who we're talking. But some people believe that they have so much more than what the
Yeah, of
movies be
course,
selling.
but
I do
yeah.
believe they have less, but somewhere there.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
It's disclosing of government talking about, mm,
Ah.
like secrets. That's pretty
So
much.
if you're interested in that, please watch the show. It's
Yeah,
out in. It's not a show. It's a movie. It's
it's a
out in the
movie. Right now, it's
cinemas.
in the cinema. Right?
Yeah. So watch it if you want. I have not watched it. Maybe I will watch it.
Cool. I like
So
those stuff too. I mean, I'm really
yeah,
interested
yeah.
in anything that is
I,
mysterious and
I
stuff
love
like that.
those things too. I really love those things too.
You
And
do?
it's yeah, of course.
Every episode, I find something new from you, bro.
What do you mean?
Every episode, it's like it's
From dyslexic to I like all of these conspiracy things and this kind of thing,
yeah,
but it's like it's a lot of like
weird anime and stuff like that too.
anime. What do you mean?
Anyway,
What? Oh, hello?
okay.
Is this mic on?
Do you have
Hello?
any theory of what's coming next in this series?
Whoa. The last thing we saw was Kifri falling down with his two apprentices, Coco, and I always forgot the pink hair girl's name. I don't remember it. Do you
I got
remember it?
I got Reishi,
Rechi or whatever
and
her name
she
is.
might be
That
Tetia.
oh yeah, Tetia. Yeah, that is Tetia.
Tetia.
And Tetia down in this cave in the bottom, and they got attacked by the gold statue guys from the ancient kingdom.
Yeah, but they were like, I mean, they were like harmed. It's like a rock or something
Yeah,
fall
yeah, yeah.
on the neck or the back of Kiefer, and he was like
Yeah.
bleeding.
And he got shot down like a plane, basically. But
That was the
either
last
way,
episode.
yeah, it was last episode.
Last episode, I think so.
It was. I think so too. I do not see them putting out any more because I think it's 13 episode, and this summer season will start soon.
Are you sure that was the last episode
I
of the
think
series?
so. Yeah.
It looks like it will like always when you finish a season, it looks like
Yeah.
boom, like it was the finishing,
Yes.
the
13
finishing act,
episodes.
like closing the act. Now you get more interesting for what's coming.
Yeah.
But this one was like it looks like okay, next week is another episode
No,
coming.
it's 13 episodes according to
Yeah, but
the
in that
sources.
moment, what we seen was like he just says, "Girls, go behind me," and then he just looks so badass, like he will do something crazy.
Yeah.
And I do believe is
I don't know.
illegal magic, bro.
Probably.
Of course.
Yeah. In some kind of way, hope.
Illegal magic. I mean, what else he gonna do, bro? He gonna what? Like turn like
I
show
don't know.
them the water tea that he just keep warm all the time, or like the soup stuff that
No.
is like, oh look, it's always perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope he will do something unique at least, and
It's like, look,
yeah,
you guys,
little
you
bit
want
of
to kill me?
spice.
I just gonna do something to like wash the clothes faster.
I don't know about that, but some attack magic for sure he will
Of
do.
course, that
But
is illegal.
probably illegal or prohibited.
It's
Yeah,
everything attack that will harm people that is not for make people happy It's illegal.
yeah, yeah, in that kind of sense, if you're taking their definition of illegal magic, then yeah, the
Yeah.
happy magic is the only magic that you can do in a world where everything is pink and everything is
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
and no one is getting hurt. That's
Mm,
the world that we want to live in.
yeah. Yeah. That
And that
sounds like Reishi. Reishi speak like that.
yeah.
What do you thought about Reishi? Boy, I think she was so spoiled. Dude, he's like, oh, I just want to do the same type of magic. The only magic that I like. It's the only one that I care because it's my own magic. I don't want people to rule over me. It's not correct or wrong. It's
Oh my
just what I
god.
like. And it's like, you just so spoiled, girl.
Uh,
Now that you have to say
uh,
somebody, and now what? What you gonna do?
the thing is,
Nothing.
I think she's just a kid.
Yeah.
That's what
She's just a
yeah,
kid and life is
kind of. Oh my god, we're getting a concert by Gabriel today.
simple plan, you know? Simple
But
plan.
simple playing. But I think she's just a kid and she just wants to do what she wants to do. And she hasn't like figured out that her actions can actually lead to something bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope so because half of the last episode was about like people making her feel like she was right
Yeah, like of course that you should.
until things got serious.
Yes, of course that you should go your own way and do your things to evolve and to increase your knowledge
But you
and
have to
whatever.
know
But you have to know everything else
and the
to be able
basics
to
too.
help you out in your path forward to increase your own knowledge and your own aptitude or ability to cast spells or whatever.
Any career you do in life, I mean, do you think like doctors love everything related to the
No,
body?
not at
No,
all. No, no,
but
not at all.
they have to know a little bit about at least even the stuff that they're not good at it. They have to know a little bit.
Yes, they need to know things they are not specialized about.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
And
still
then
be able to
after
do it.
you specialize to what you love, but in the
Yeah,
beginning you have to go through the basic, and the
for
basic
sure.
is like this and this, and I don't like this and this, but I need to go through and I need to practice hard.
Yeah.
Then later on, when you already know those stuff, now I'm gonna choose the path that I like the
Yes.
most. That's
And
how it should be. A mature person will
yes,
think like that.
and that's why I
And then
think.
you take the potion, and then you choose to be seer, and then you and then you're sequence 9 seer.
It was a good connection. It was a really good connection.
If you got the joke, write it down.
Take the potion and then your sequence 9 and you're a seer. Oh my god. And then you change your name to Klein.
Yeah, and then you find out the second potion, and then you change and sequence 8 clown.
Yeah. And then you're a Moretti. Oh my god.
You're not Klein anymore. You're Birra Moretti this time.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. It's really interesting, and yeah, one thing for this joke, we need to talk about the specials.
We will soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
we need to talk about the
Not
specials.
next episode, maybe not the other one either, but
I don't know.
somewhere there because it's been too close episode, and
Yeah.
we want like, people
split
to
a
like
little bit.
let the last video like,
Marinate.
yeah, exactly, and then we
Yeah.
go for the
Yeah,
specials.
for sure. So in that kind of sense, it was a good joke. It was a really good joke, and and yeah, you need to do those kind of things to evolve and
Yeah.
not drink a potion, at least in this world, because you can actually get poisoned or something like that.
Yeah, true.
Especially if you're a silver wined eye guy.
Remember, you cannot do magic for healing people. That means healing people. That means you are not doing medicines either. I believe so, or maybe
Yeah.
you can, but in a way that anybody can do it.
I think medicine in this world that you need to draw on the body.
Yeah, for sure. That would be
I think
that
so.
would be
I
healing
think so.
magic.
Yeah, I think so.
That
I
would be.
completely think so.
Probably is drawing on the body, or no, I have to be drawing on the body.
I
Drawing.
really think so. Do you know why? When Coco got sick now, Kifri were like, we need to go to normal doctors, and her sensei, her teacher, he should be able to do this basic spell to help out with healing, like get down the fever and make her not sick.
But he's not stupid. I think he knew that what she had was not something that she would die.
Yeah, but he was.
He would not do
also-
something extreme
Yeah,
in front of Coco, like something that is like, hey, you told me that I
Yeah.
shouldn't do this, and now you're doing it.
But
If it's not a right reason
yeah,
to do it.
but the thing is, I think he doesn't know how to do it. I
You
think
think so?
it's lost in time.
Healing magic? You
Yeah, I
think
think
so?
it's lost in time, or the Brim Cap witches knows about it.
Yeah, they should know because they're
Yeah.
fighting all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, for sure. So in that kind of sense, I think it's just lost in time, completely lost in time, and Kifri doesn't know how to
I
use it.
mean, that theory about like some stuff are lost in time. Yeah, it's interesting because we kind of like believe before that it's just that everybody knows everything. I mean, the top hat, the top heads, they knows everything. It's
Yeah,
just that they don't let people doing it or give it away. But now that you're telling me like, yeah, it's been so long that probably some stuff is lost in time. Could be, could be.
yeah.
Not
Uh,
everything,
no,
but
but
some
you
stuff.
asked me one interesting question. What I think would happen in season 2?
Yep.
I think Coco will be a bad guy.
Coco would will become a bad.
Yes,
You mean she will?
become a brimmed cap witch. I
No,
think so. I
no.
honestly think so.
It's just that she's so like colorful and like happy. I don't see her
But
going with those guys.
imagine if they are saying we can save your mom.
Yeah, but they were the ones who put her in that
No,
position from the beginning.
no. Like yes, but no. Coco blames herself. She doesn't blame them.
I mean, if she will be more mature and not a kid, I will
Yeah.
say maybe yeah, she will do it smart in a way that she will go with them to learn as much as she can to be able to reverse that thing. I'm 100% with that. But right now, for what she is right now and what I believe she will keep being,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly think so.
Another thing too, I don't even think in the second season or even third season they will say her mom. I think it has to take
No.
longer for her to be motivated
But
to learn and get better.
but imagine one thing. Like now they are in the cave. They're in the in down parts of the cave, and this golden guy said, "Oh, it was bad witches that did this to us." And imagine if it was the Pointy Hat guys that did that to them back in the days, and that's why
Could
the
be.
brimmed cap witch says they are the
Probably,
biggest sinners.
probably. Yeah, probably.
And if that is happening, then the picture that Coco has built or drawn or everything in her head about the Pointy Hat witches, it will be complete. The bubble will be
I d-
burst.
I do think like it's a lot more in this area, but one thing I will say,
Yeah.
it's a series that I would recommend to people to watch.
Yes, for sure.
And first season was great. It's a lot more stuff that we can touch about it.
Yeah, we can talk about this show at least for another hour if you want to do it.
Yeah, but we
Probably.
need more information because right
Yeah.
now it's just like theorizing like what could it be,
Yeah.
and probably some of those stuff might happen. I do believe like Coco in the future will be super super badass.
But
She
what
will
would you
become really
think
strong.
will happen in season 2? If
I
if
mean,
I ask you the same
we
question.
still in a training arc. I do believe we will
Of
still
course.
be there.
Yeah, yeah. Of course we'll be on training arc, but I think in
Things
the
will get
end,
serious when she becomes an actual magician.
you think so? I think she will be like kidnapped.
I mean, that could happen,
I think
but
she
I
will
don't
be
think she would
taken.
complain with it. I mean, she would like be okay with that or be happy with them. I don't think she will play to their. She will give them what they want.
Yeah. But imagine she gets taken by the Brimcap witches, and then they show her the truth.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, we have to see the catch the these guys. They're portrayed as being so evil. Even the way they look, bro, they're like an eye,
Yeah, for sure.
malevolent,
Yeah.
like super
Yeah.
evil eye or something like that.
But
It's like
oh, but you know, for example, I didn't see
they
this.
looks even scary. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I didn't see this complete show, but you know the show about garbage last year about
Yeah,
something about it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
seen, I seen it. It was good.
I'm not seeing the whole thing, but those guys who are the garbage guys in the bad down path, they are seen as evil too by the guys up front, and they
No,
are
no, but
dirty. They look
not as
evil,
evil, as low class.
of
It's a different
course,
thing.
but at the
But
same
not
time,
as
it's also
evil. It's like
I
they're
think
low
I
class
think
because the
it's the
people
same
on the
too.
top are like in a better position.
For sure, and they're scared about from them.
Yeah, it's kind of like that analogy of like trash.
Yeah, of course, but I think it's the same thing here in the point that they look at the Brimcap witches as lesser beings.
but the people that live in the trash, they look like normal civilian people. It's just that they live in the trash world. These people, they
Okay.
look evil. They actually kill people. They already probably did because the witch that was helping these kids to do the
Yeah,
test, I believe she's dead.
yeah,
and the other kid that was becomes a wolf. I mean, now
Yeah.
how they gonna reverse him? I don't
I
know,
don't
but
know.
I think the kid will
Of course, they are doing
or just
stupid shit. For sure, they're doing stupid shit. But like, let's say, like in the garbage anime, I don't remember the name. Sorry, guys.
Gasho. No, I don't remember
Something like
Gash.
that.
Yeah.
But the main character, he looks more weird than everyone else up there.
But it's as a funny thing. You know, the
Yeah, yeah,
character is weird.
yeah, for sure. But I think it's something with that. But I've not watched the
Yeah.
whole. I've watched 5 episodes.
But
But
anyways, I will say this.
I recommend the show. I
I,
recommend Witch Hat Atelier. I recommend it to anyone to
how
watch
many
it.
stars will you give it?
If you're only ranking animation, I
Yeah.
would give it a 9 or even a 10.
10. 10 is perfection, bro.
Yeah, but
It will be a 10 without
they
the pink
have
hair, the pink hair
they have not
and some
based.
stuff.
It feels like they have not used a single CGI element. They
I
have
mean,
just hand draw everything.
animation. I will give it a 10. Animation.
Animation, yeah.
Ah, okay,
If I'm
okay,
only
okay.
ranking animation, it's a 10. If I'm
Yeah,
only ranking
animation.
animation, if
Okay.
I'm ranking the show in the whole, I would say I would give it a 8,
Yeah,
8.5.
8 something like that. And that's pretty high. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's
That's
really,
good.
really
That's a good anime.
Yeah, it's a really good anime.
I mean, I will say remember, 5, it's good.
Yeah, five is a good show.
5 is like good. Bad is like 0. That's like you don't
Yeah.
watch it. 3 is like, it's bad, but maybe some people like it or whatever.
For
4
example,
is like, okay. 5 is like,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
6, 7 is like, okay, it's better than good. 8, 9, okay, we're talking with top
Yeah,
tiers
for sure.
of anime, and just 9, 10 is like best animes that you can
Yeah.
imagine.
For example, Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online, I gave it a 6.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. That's a okay
I'm
show.
okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
okay
an
with that.
okay show. And
First season, half of the first season, I
would
give it a 9.
Yeah, sure, same. But then, now I want to go there today. It's Gabriel's favorite show.
Which one?
Which one? Naruto.
Naruto? Oh, bro, Naruto. I will
First
not.
season, not Shippuden, not any of it. First season, I gave it also a 6.
Yeah, I mean, it depends the time. You know, it's like if you watch it in that time when it was new, you don't have so much to compare in that level.
Of course. So now I'm comparing it to
Nowadays,
what I
it's
watched.
different. It's like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was a 10 when it pops.
Yeah. But the
But
thing
nowadays,
is,
if you compare with it actually now, and you remove all of the feelings that you watched before,
yeah,
and you might say, yeah, animation might not be good, the story is simple, stuff
Like-
like that. But in that time,
Yeah.
that was top.
like the 6 is not a bad ranking.
But the whole Naruto, I will put it in like 8 to 9 tier. Yeah,
But-
if
but you're ranking Shippuden also. That's
yeah.
But like if you're
I like more Shippuden than
Yeah.
the first one, but the first one it's to complement Shippuden pretty much. I
Like-
see it in that way.
Yeah, like the first one, if the filler arcs wouldn't be there in the end, like of the show,
Mm.
I would give it higher tier for sure.
Yep.
I don't rank it by animation. Animation is not even valid to rank at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's not even valid.
But how much points would you give to the in general Naruto?
The whole show?
Yeah,
7.
the whole.
Because
I
it
would
has
give it
to
like 8, 8, 8.5. I will
like
not give
for
it 7.
example, the One Piece anime,
It's one of those animes that anyone I recommend, and they really take the time to watch. They get obsessed with it.
like the One Piece anime, I wouldn't even give it I would probably give it also a 7. The
Really?
whole anime. Anime. Like not the story, the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it a 7 because the pacing is not the
Yeah,
greatest.
I get what you mean. I get
Do
what
you understand what I mean?
I
But
get
if I going to rank One Piece as a media, like for example the manga with complementary of the anime,
Yep.
I would give it a 10. A clear
Guys,
10.
you should write down if you're interested in some of the people we talking right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if you have watched those. For us, we maybe think like everybody have watched One Piece or
Yeah.
or Naruto, but
Naruto
we can
or
actually make
Bleach.
an episode about like
Yeah.
trying to make people interesting to get into it, and
Yeah.
maybe or talking about some theories probably, or I don't know, whatever. But let us know.
But which Hat Atelier? You're giving it an 8. I'm giving it also an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sums it up, and
That
it's a
means
really good one. It's
a
a
really
good
good
point.
anime.
Yeah, it's a really good anime. It's not as
It
It's
will be
not
funny that
standard.
it will be funny when we do something like that, and then at the end of the season that we make the episode to recap all. We
Yeah.
say, okay, it was a 3. Don't go watch it.
yeah, we could
We
do
could.
something. Yeah, it's the same with Freedom, for example. I give it a 10.
Freedom was really good.
Freedom is good.
It's
Season 1 and 2, I give it a 10.
I
Season
mean, the
1, I
thing
clear.
for me,
Season 1,
10
I
is
can give.
perfection. It's so hard,
Season 1 is perfection.
but it's the closest to that. I will give it like 9 point something. That for me is
Yeah,
like highest ever
yeah.
thing. Like
I
like not. I mean,
I could give it
I'm
a 10.
talking like the history was good, pacing was good, animation was good, characters were good, everything was good. It's just
Yeah.
we are just
And
we haters. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like we will not give it a
we
10
haters.
because it's like 10 is only for I don't know
Uh-huh.
something that we will never see because it might be perfection and that
Yeah,
doesn't exist.
like I would honestly be able to argue with giving Frieden season 1 a 10.
Season one was great,
Yeah,
dude.
I would give it, okay, like if I'm completely honest, like 9 point something something. Also, it's closer to perfection as could, but it's a good show. It's a really good show.
Yeah, it was really good, but it's still maybe hard for some people to get
Into,
into it.
yeah, as a first anime
No,
with no, I would not recommend it.
or
It's the
it
same,
depends the type of person you are.
yeah, but it's the same reason I wouldn't recommend Attack on Titan as a first anime. I would never
No,
do
but
it.
that's different. You can recommend Attack on Titan,
No,
people will get into it directly.
do you know why?
I know because it's really good and stuff like that, and then you cannot compare like other stuff. I get that
Yeah,
thing. Uh,
then
but
your
I know
second
that
anime.
if you give it to somebody and they get into it, they will really get into it.
I think they will only be get into the show, not anime in
No, I
general.
see many people that
They see
start
it.
with Attack on Titan, like young people and stuff like that, and they keep going for more animes.
Yeah, and they have seen Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo
Yeah,
Leveling,
yeah.
every other
But it's
like
more of
hype
those
show.
popping. You know,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
popping because they're good.
Either way, shall we end this episode
Yep.
today? And we will say thank you so much for watching. And if you watched until this point, please comment something funny
And press like
and press like and subscribe.
and show to your friends if you like. If you like the
Yes.
podcast, send it to your friends.
Send it to them and say, watch these guys. They're pretty funny or interesting. They have
And as
interesting.
always, shout out to the people who've been supporting us. Most of the people that
Ooh.
always text me, it's I would say some names: Christopher, Dino, Henry, Reverend Zambi, with one more. Yeah, Molia, aka Jose.
I
Who
need to
else?
shout out the Miracle Invoker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for your comment on
Yes.
the episode 4. Was really
Yes.
good. We actually hoping that you watch episode
5.
5 and let a comment of what you thought. I don't know, guys, if you've seen, but the video quality has been improving a lot. We've been trying to
Yeah.
improve the show a little bit more, because we want everybody to be able to listen or poorly explained podcast pretty much because it's just
Yeah.
fun for us. But thank you for everything, and this was Anime Explained Poorly.
On Fridays. Take care. See you guys. Bye.